So good morning everyone. My name is Arslan and you are watching Proper Tech Tutorial. So this is the part 7 of the series of learning siemensnx from beginner to pro. And in the part 7 we'll be dealing with view manipulation such as zooming, panning and rotating of the display part and how do we orient views. So without any further ado, let us start. Okay, so this file has been opened for the reference of this topic. So first of all, one method of zooming and panning of our object or the display part is by using the middle scrolling wheel present in the mouse of present in the mouse. You click on that and you can rotate the part however you want. This is one method. Another method to rotate is if you want to rotate along an axis, you can click that axis. It will be highlighted in yellow or gold. And then if you click on the middle scroll bar of your mouse, it will rotate along that axis. If you want to rotate like this, and then if you want to rotate this, then you will just click on the relevant axis about which it is to be rotated and it will get rotated along that axis. If you want to have a freestyle rotation, then you just need to uncheck that axis and then use the middle scrolling button and you can scroll it, rotate it however you want. Next is of panning of the work display part. So one method of panning is by simultaneously clicking both the right click and the middle scroll wheel of your mouse and then moving it wherever you want. The next method of panning the display part is by using the shift key and clicking on the middle scroll wheel of the mouse and then panning it wherever you want. It is to be noted that in both the operations, the right click should be pressed along with the scroll wheel or the shift button should be pressed along with the scroll wheel. Now the third thing is about how to zoom in or zoom out. That is the simplest, and you just have to move the scroll wheel in the upward direction. It will zoom in, and if you want to zoom out, you just have to scroll it in the backward direction. Okay, so another method of zooming in is by using the control along with moving the scroll wheel. That is along with pressing down the scroll wheel, you will first press the control button, press the scroll wheel, and you will move your mouse in either fashion, either up it will be zoomed and down it will be zoomed out. If you will take it to the right top, then also it will be zoomed. In the left bottom, it will also be zoomed. The more you are inclined towards the right, the lesser the zooming operation will become. As you see that the line has extended this much, but the zooming has happened only little bit. But if I make it perpendicular to the right, that is in the top, or parallel to the y-axis, it will be zooming much more. Similarly, if I take it to the left side and try to zoom out, it will zoom out very slowly. And if I want to zoom out very fast, I just have to make it downwards or parallel to the y dash axis. So these are the three things of how to scroll, of how to rotate, of how to pan, and how to zoom in and zoom out of the display part. Both the methods have been discussed by using only the mouse and by using the keyboard and the mouse both simultaneously. Second thing which is to be considered is orientation of view, and that will be discussed just now. First thing is that we saw in the previous video as to how to customize the top border bar. We clicked on view bar and we got certain options regarding viewing. So you can click on the fit view and it will get fit. You can also use the options of present in the model views in order to have your back, bottom, front, isometric and trimetric views, right and left. So this method is also there for having your model oriented in your desired fashion in the top, bottom, back, front, etc., trimetric, isometric, or you can use your freestyle rotations and zooming and panning in order to set the work part as per your preference. Okay. Now coming to like setting up of the some shortcut keys. Now setting some shortcut keys for your easiness or your feasibility is that you will do a, if you will press down the scroll button, you will, if you will press down the right click button, you will see that there are certain things, the shortcut icons, which are available over here. If I will click on the front view, it will get oriented in the front. If I click on the back view, it will get oriented in the back manner. If I want to rotate it again, I will rotate it like this. If I want to rotate it in this along this direction, it will get rotated along this direction. If I want to fit the window, I will fit it like this. So how do we customize this right click option? So that is something which will be understood over here. Okay. So the first thing which will be done is that we'll do a right click on the ribbon. We'll click on customize. After that, what we'll do, we'll click on shortcuts and then we'll go into the view section. After going into the view section, what we'll do is that we, for example, I do not want this shaded with edges or the front view or the back view. So let us delete the front view. Okay. And after deleting the front view, I want to have a isometric view instead of the front view. I will click on isometric. The same procedure will be followed. I will left click, hold it, drag it and place it in the concerned position. And then if I'm okay with it, I will close first the view. I will close this and then I will close this. So if you will see that I have got this isometric view in my right click shortcuts. Okay. Similarly, if I want to have change, like I do not want the wireframe with dim edges, I want only the shaded with edges. So I will do again, I will right click on the ribbon, I will click on customize, I will go into the shortcuts, I will click on view, I will delete whatever it's not desired, I will delete it, and then I will go into the command section. After going into the command section, I will click on, for example, I want the studio. Okay, so I will take the studio and place it over here. So studio is a little bit different from the shaded with edges, as the edges will totally be gone and it will have a much more smoother visibility when we click on studio. As you see, that it will have a studio style of visibility and its shade will be depending upon the place where you put it, depending upon the light source you can edit it and etc. So if you will do it like that, then you see that over here the some shades are there and its gradient is also there. So studio works in this fashion. So we'll again revert back to the wireframe with edges and the shaded with edges. And if I want, like I do not want to keep these settings and I want to revert back to my original settings which were there, then what will I do? I will just click on the role advanced, or I will right click on the role advanced and click on apply, and I will see that I have reverted back to my previously saved settings for my role. Okay, so this was how to customize the right click. Similarly, the right click can be customized in the sketch environment. If you will see, so this training custom role is not required. It was just for training purpose, making you understand how to create new roles. So I've deleted that. So I'm not deleting my custom role. It will be there and I use it like every time. So I will go into the model part navigator. I will go in the sketch part and I will do a right click for 1 second, and you will see that the shortcuts for right click are different in the sketch section. So this, how will it be modified? Same fashion, go to right click, do a customize, go to the shortcuts, go to the view, and you will see that this right click shortcuts will be opened. If you want to delete like face analysis, if you want to delete this trimetric view, or if you want to delete the isometric view, just right click, delete it, and add whatever command you want using this search option, the same procedure as previously followed. And do not close this directly, as it will lead to undoing the changes whatever you have done. So first close this window, then close this window, and then close this window, and then you will have the things which you have applied in this right click shortcut button. And if you want to save these right click settings, just go into the role section, right click on it and save role, and your settings have been saved. So with this, we come to an end to the part 7 of learning siemensnx beginner to pro, of view manipulations and orienting view, and how to create or customize your right click shortcuts in the sketch environment and outside the sketch environment. And in the next video, we'll be dealing with the model display style. For example, how do we change the model display style with background color, and how do we change the things like setting up of different colors. So that will be discussed in part 8. So if you like this series, to hit the subscribe button and like our videos, and if you want to comment something, you may comment in the comment section. We will definitely respond to that. And if you may share it with your colleagues, if they are looking for any design courses which are free of cost and provide in-depth and total understanding of that design software, then you may share the same. So thank you for your support till now, and till the next time we meet, goodbye.